Hello all, it's Hannah here from School of Hard Knocks Wales. I hope you're keeping well. Today I'm just going to run a session on something called Wellbeing. We're going to have a little chat about how you are feeling and how you might be able to boost your mood if that's something that you want to do. It can only be a good thing, right? Some of you may have already seen the Wellbeing packs that we here at School of Hard Knocks created for you. If you haven't, you should definitely check them out. They're on the School of Hard Knocks website and they're in the online resources section. So let's talk about well-being. At the moment, you might be feeling a little bit out of balance. You might be experiencing things such as worries, anxieties. You might be quite stressed or upset. You might even be quite confused about the current situation. But everything that you might be experiencing is totally normal for you. You could be at the opposite end. You could feel really happy and safe and productive. Whatever you're feeling is your normal. There's no right or wrong way to react in this situation. It's all new to everyone. It is bizarre, it's a bit odd, and we've been thrown so far away from our sense of normal that there's no blanket reaction that we should have for this. There's a high level of uncertainty. We're learning more about ourselves every day. We're learning more about the people that we live with. We're learning more about this virus. So even with these lockdown restrictions starting to be eased, there's certainly still a very high level of uncertainty, whether that is you're uncertain about returning to school. Will you be able to sit with your friends? What will that look like? When will you be able to see your friends again? When will you be able to maybe visit family members who you want to see? There's so many what ifs at the moment that we can only really focus on a couple of things that we can control. So we're just going to talk about those sort of things today, things that we can control, that we can boost our mood with, something fun to make you feel better. And we here at School of Hard Knocks just want to remind you that we are here to support you. We are here to help you navigate this journey that we're all on. I'm sure if we all follow the guidance and we're sensible and we use our common sense, we'll all start to get used to this new sense of normal sooner rather than later. So on the note regarding wellbeing, I'm going to briefly talk to you about what it is. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's been around in schools and the media quite a lot recently. But also, how can we promote our wellbeing? Things that make us feel good about ourselves, make us feel more balanced and more at ease. Okay, so simply put, well-being is a state of being well. So it doesn't mean being overly happy or overly excitable, or equally it's not about being negative or sad or angry. It's a state of being well. It's a very positive thing. When we are in this state of well-being, the best way to think of it is a bit like a seesaw. So I've drawn this picture. So at one end of the seesaw, you'll have the resources that you have, and at the other end, you'll have the challenges that you face. So an example of this might be that your resources will be your social resources, so your friends. So if you've got good friends who you can chat to quite a lot, you can tell them anything about how you're feeling, that means your resources are naturally quite high. So remember that seesaw? So we're here, so perhaps your resources are pretty good, so you're nice and well balanced. However, if the challenges you face become suddenly, really, really high, so perhaps you're having lots of arguments at home, maybe you've had your phone taken off you so you can't speak to your friends, so then all of a sudden your seesaw is out of balance. If that is something you're experiencing, that maybe things are a little bit difficult at home at the moment, Kate from Scotland has run a session on conflict management which might be of real use to you. Okay, but moving on, maybe that's not something you're experiencing. Maybe you're experiencing boredom, which again is the same thing, that we're out of balance. So actually the challenges that we face become quite low. So for example, if the school is sending you work and you're finding it really, really easy, actually your challenges are quite low because it's not that difficult, so you become bored. Or equally, if normally you play lots and lots of football or rugby, you're playing sport every single day, and now that we're in lockdown, maybe you're just going for a walk once a day, you become bored because you're so used to being challenged in a different way. So that's what it means by sort of well-being. That's a whistle-stop tour of well-being, and hopefully that makes sense to you. But in order to maintain our well-being, so maintaining that nice balanced seesaw, we can do things called self-care. So self-care are just lovely things that you can do to make you feel better, things that you enjoy. So if you've already created that mental health toolkit that Kate had worked with you previously on in a video, you've already got a head start with this. So all you need are some scrap paper. So it could be a notebook, or it could be a big piece of paper, or you can cut it up into little squares like I've done. That's just what I prefer. You can be as creative as you want to be, but it's completely up to you. So on your little bits of paper, if you haven't got them right now, just pause the video, go get yourself some paper, some pens, anything you want, anything to make it look cool. So if you've got all that stuff now, I just want you to write down in a list or on your collage, whatever you're going to do, all the nice things that you enjoy doing. So I've written a couple already. So I've got things like go for a walk, video call friends. I'm also going to write, I really want to learn a TikTok dance. So that's going to be one that I'm going to put in this little box that I've got. You don't have to have a box, but I thought it'd be fun to put these, all my ideas, all my self-care ideas, into this box. So that every day I can go to the box, I can pull something out. So say I've got go for a walk. It really takes away that pressure of going, right, I really want to do this today, I really want to learn that TikTok dance, or I really want to speak to someone. It's just a bit more of a surprise, and it's quite nice, and it's all lovely things that I want to do. But it doesn't just have to be normal stuff that you do. It could be something new, so you might want to challenge yourself. So you might want to challenge yourself to learn some new skills, or to practice your kicking down the field if that's available to you. It could be anything you want. Be creative. If you're struggling to think of things, please do go and access the Wellbeing packs, because there's a 30-day self-care calendar on there which really takes out any of the work for you. You can just go along and each day it'll tell you something fun that you can do. It's just something that we created for you. Yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy doing that. I know I certainly will. It's a bit of fun, it'll boost your mood, and it's just nice to do. So if you don't manage to do it every day, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Don't stress about it. It's not a failure. It's just try again tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day. Remember to be sympathetic to yourself at this moment, at this time. Well, every day you should be sympathetic to yourself, but especially now, it's hard, and we're all still managing and trying to learn what all these new emotions that we're experiencing, what do they mean, and what is this ever-changing situation. If you need us, just ask. You can access the email address through the website, the schoolofhardknocks.org website. Ask for someone that you want to speak to, one of your coaches, and that person should email you back. But please take care. We are missing you all. We really want to see you. We hope to see you really, really soon. Okay, take care. Bye.